Yeah, we always record, don't worry. Just like feel normal, always smile. And the session will be uploaded on Google to be all over the world. So you are going to change the world.
So,
Inshallah. Inshallah, we'll study some basics lessons for the grammar, for yes of mechanic sentences, for the section of writing. And I'm also giving you the teacher's edition. It has notations, it has answers, so it can help you. Today, we need to, chapter number 1 is so easy, we revise it alone. But today we need to know more about 2 and 3. We need to finish it. Now, read page number 14, enter. Now here, just like, change it. The first chapter is very easy. Here, the parts of sentence. Yeah, always in this book, you will find diagnostic preview, just like a sample test, but you can do it after studying. Now we need to know something in English. Sentence. What is sentence? So sentence means information has subject and has verb and has complements. So subject means who did the action, and the verb what is the action. And the complement, it means complete meaning. The sentence complete meaning or not. What if there is no subject or verb or complete thought or there is no anything, one of them?
the
That's
sentence will be complete.
that means it's not sentence. Then we call it sentence fragment because fragment means a part. So it's a part of sentence, not a sentence. For example, was waiting by the door. Who was waiting? I don't know. So no subject.
Yeah.
The subject is the actor who did it, who did the action. So that can help me to know more. Again, the clerk was waiting by the door. So clerk subject, waiting verb, and then door complements to complete the meaning. So this is sentence. So we call it sentence, but here sentence fragment. Here fragment, here sentence. Let's try again. The room with the high ceiling. There must be subject and verb complements. Complements means information to complete the meaning. So you must check, does it express complete thought or not? So when I look in this part, I don't have any verb. This article, noun, preposition, article, adjective, noun. There's no verb. So it's a fragment. You catch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Here, here, do we have subject? Yes. Do we have verb? Yes. So what glowed in the sunset? The room.
Yeah.
Imagine. So that is could be correct. How about this one? The room with the high ceiling glowed. We have subject, yes. We have verb.
Yeah.
How about meaning? Complete thought. Yes, there is no mistake in meaning. Room glowed in sunset.
Yeah.
And the room has ceiling. Okay, with the ceiling. No problem. How about this sentence? Why it's not complete? After you have finished the test, if I say to you, after I have finished the test and I stopped talking, the meaning is not complete. What happened after you finish the test? What happened? There is no. So you must use comma and add second clause. So not a complete thought. Like that, exit quickly. Quietly after you have. So exit is verb. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So the you is subject. And exit verb. And the complete meaning. And here we have after conjunction and then complete clause. So
Yeah.
it's a clear meaning. So we call it sentence. That's it.
Mhm.
How about if the sentence has one word? No problem. It's like a request. I'm talking to you. So it's already understood subject. So it's you. So simply it must be the same. So you subject, stop verb, and then the meaning is complete. Please stop. Finished. Feel it?
Yeah.
Because it is set. Here's the same verb and then subject. All right. So when you study at home, you already have a question, you have answers, but your job try to understand the answers. Here, for
Yeah.
example, he tells you all of these fragments. He wants you to complete the meaning. So if it lacks a subject, add. If it lacks a verb, add verb. On Monday or later, there is no subject, there is no verb. So add subject and verb. Again, patiently waiting for the mail. Who was patienting? God?
Mhm.
Who?
We don't know. We don't have the subject.
That is.
Okay.
That means when you read the answer, try to add it. So why
Okay.
not? So you study at home very easy. Subject and predicate. Predicate in English means verb. The verb as you studied. So predicate means verb. All right. How can I know the subject? We have many ways to know it. But today, only one way is ask your meaning. Who or what did the action? Who were howling? Curious
The beauty.
with the subject and were howling verb and then complements to complete the meaning.
English. Mhm.
You catch it?
Yeah.
Exactly is the point. Now let's see the next. In this sentence, do we have subject and verb? Try to check.
We have the subject, but we don't have the verb.
You can look.
Okay. The telephone is the subject, right?
So phone subject or phone verb?
And the telephone is the subject.
طب احنا ممكن نعمل حاجة جميلة. What's that? Find the verb. Is this past?
Yeah.
So this is verb. Why? Because I know we have 12 tenses in English. So I know past, simple, future. So ask yourself, who or what did the action? Who ran? The lobby? How? Telephone? Yes. Telephone can run. So we have subject, we have
Yeah.
verb. Good job. And how about the meaning? Telephone in the hall rang. Yes, complete meaning.
Mhm.
Again, where is the verb in this sentence?
We're right. It's weird.
So it's wearing or is
No, weary.
wrong? Do we
Why?
say wearing or the woman is wearing, was wearing,
Wow.
will be
Okay.
wearing? There is no any verb called the verb plus ing. So this is the verb, present simple tense. Now the woman subject is verb and then phrase complement and then object to complete the meaning. If I delete this information, is it complete meaning?
Yes, it is.
No.
Because why isn't the woman
No, how? The woman is what?
is wearing?
No. What is was here? What is the is there?
Oh,
Ah, that's it.
I understand it now. I
Yes,
thought the last part was we put it in the sentence where we want.
that is right. And later, inshallah, I will have techniques to know it in a second. But it needs information first. Let's try. So now, don't expect the subject to be before the verb. Can be verb, subject, complement, complement, verb, subject in any order, such as examined. Who, what examined? Them, light, eager, scientist, cave. Or
Scientist,
what examined? Logically,
scientist.
must be scientist.
Yeah.
So scientist subject and examined verb. And how about the meaning? Scientists examine the cave. Where is the cave in the dim light? Okay, no problem. Complete meaning. So this is called the sentence. So you can use full stop.
Mhm.
How about a trap? The subject, Dr. Yassir, subject must be pronoun or noun only.
Okay.
The subject must be noun or pronoun because it's called the actor. An actor already noun or pronoun. So dim adjective, eager adjective, the adjective in preposition. So we have noun, we have noun, we have noun. Okay, but logically who examines? The cave examines the scientist.
Yeah.
The blight examines the scientist.
Yeah.
Light examines the
Okay.
cave.
Yeah.
But remember, don't use your logic. Don't use your outside knowledge. Use the knowledge in the text, in the sentence, in the paragraph, in the essay, not your knowledge. Perhaps the light examines the cave. Who knows? We need to read first. But here logically he said in the dim light. So dim light, it's the time of the action, the place.
Mhm.
But logically here in this sentence, the scientist examines the cave. The cave was dark. Yeah. Here we have some examples. We need to find the verb. If you find the verb, you can find the subject easily. Have made present perfect tense as you did. So who have made quilts?
The
Colonial,
American.
colonial adjective. Times wrong. Quilts. Who have made quilts?
The American.
So Americans. So Americans, people, and they can have this point. Yes or no?
Yes.
That is the point. Now we need to find what have. Always ask yourself who or what, and then add the verb. Who or what have been handed down. Try to tell me.
The traditional designs.
So traditional designs.
Yeah.
So designs only. Yeah, but
Uh,
designs
no,
have been.
designs only. Yeah.
Yes, because this is an adjective.
Exactly.
Good sense. Here again, number says, what are stitched?
Cloth. Yeah, cloth.
Sure.
It's either cloth or scraps. Yeah, I will go with cloth.
Sure, my dear.
What?
Are you sure?
Mm, yes, I'm sure.
Yeah, so here it is cloth. But later we'll study something like scraps of cloth, not all the cloth, but some scraps. But here it's okay for cloth. But we have problem or plural. And if the subject plural, the verb must be plural. Okay, but how here plural? Here singular. Ah, so the subject is scraps of cloth. Yep, so the subject is scraps. But later we'll study these techniques. But your answer is correct. Now here is the same. What is it chosen?
The background.
So the background, sure.
Wait, give me a wait. Sometimes.
Background, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is adjective. That must be here. Now, that is right. This is here some examples you can read at home. And then, and if you have time, you can read this one as additional information, just like as reading. You have some possible answers, the questions and answers. Here we have words, you can make sentence. Yeah, this is fragments. So here we have answers to make it simple, like that subject and verb and the complement. This exercise at home, you can read and answer. The subject. We need to know some information about how the writers make or create subject in writing. We have something called the complete subject and the simple subject. Simple subject, who or what exactly? For example, here, cheered. Who or what cheered? The crowd or the runners?
The crowd.
It must be the crowd. So how runners cheer the crowd now? It's something weird because the rules of marathon. Yeah, it's so opposite. Why not to be supported? Because it's adjective. The noun must be subject. So how about the complete subject? I don't care. It means information related to the subject. So supportive and enthusiastic, it was for the crowd, not the runners. There's what we call it complete subject. Here we need simple subject. But for me in the test, I need only simple subjects. For example, rose. What rose? Out of the beaker rose fell smelling foam. What
Home.
rose exactly?
The home.
So foam is the subject. Feel it? That's it. Yeah, so here I found smelling foul. You know what it means foul?
Bad. Stinky.
Something bad, right?
Yeah.
It could be just extremely unpleasant smelling. Yeah, it could be an adjective. So this is a subject. And this, of course, past simple tense. That's it. Very easy. Sometimes when you talk to people, you can use names. Did you make the grits? Travis? So I'm talking to you. So did you, Travis, make the grits? So this is verb, and new subject, and your object. You found it?
Yeah.
So that is what we need from you to know. Now let's go to the next. See, here, of course, you can add subject to the sentence, no problem. At home, you can read it. Now we need to know about the predicate. What is verb in English? The problem in the predicate is that you must memorize the 12 tenses in English. Present simple tense, future tense, all of them. And of course, you will have notes about it. But now, what is the predicate in the sentence? Is the verb. He said here, raced out. So raced out is the verb. That's it. Who or what raced out? Ambulance. So we have subject, we have verb, and then complements. So it is complete sentence. That's it. Again, what is the verb in this sentence? We have three verbs. So in English, we call it verb phrase. But how can you have three? Okay, now we can have helping verbs, as you see. But the last one, main verb, and the rest, helping verbs. But why they are called helping verbs? Because it helps us. May, it tells me it's a possibility of action. Have, tell me it's past. Like that, we have three. Should, it tells me it's advice. I'm asking you for advice. Used, it's advice in the past. So it means I will ask you about advice in the past. So that's it. Here it's hard following. We have to. Why? Because it's a present continuous tense. So the last verb, main action verb. But here it's helping verb. So are it helping me to tell me that the subject is plural, like you, and it is present continuous tense. So the helping verb help me to know a lot of information. That's why. And here, just like common use, the helping verbs can expect it, but I don't care. I'm just look at the sentence. If you found the main verbs, the last one main and the rest helping. Of course, we'll discuss that many times. Let's see examples. Here, for example, number one, the verb uses. Ask yourself, who or what uses the force of incoming waves? Surfing.
Okay.
The sport. So, yeah, the sport of surfing.
Okay.
Not surf. Not the surfing as an action, but the sport. So sport subject. That's why the verb is singular, because the subject is singular. But why not warm water? Because it's adjective. Inbound adjective. Subject must be noun or pronoun. Again, what would make
And H. No, it will be sports.
so sports
No,
or
I
each
said
of
sports.
yeah, it's a sports, okay. But later we'll know that it's one of the sports, each one of them. So we're talking about one, not all the sports. That is good thing. And of course, later we'll know like that what required. Both surfing and snow skiing. So surfing and skiing. So your subject is plural. That's why. So at home, of course, read the question, find the answer, and you can do it. Here, more question with answers. Look, you have answers. You are very lucky. You have answers here. So this means you are lucky, doctor. Answers again. Yeah, not. Here again, we have the same. Need to know, is it sentence or fragment? Check what? It's a sentence. Because we have subject and verb and the complete meaning. But here, why it's a fragment? What does it lack?
We don't have the verb. No, wait. Bonus is blue in green. We don't have a complete meaning. Right?
But what does it lack? We're going to read
Complete meaning.
honest. So it lacks a verb. Do we have verb? Articles, noun. So it lacks verb. So it is
Yeah.
fragment. Again, what does it lack? Female vocalist with a deep, rich voice. What did the vocalist do? There is no verb.
Lack the verb.
Yes, charmed. What? A charmed. No subject.
Mhm.
Number 9. No subject and no verb. So it's a fragment. Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
So that is the point. Now here it tells me techniques about how to find the subject. Only today, as you know, just like ask logically, or what did the action? It could be everywhere in the sentence like that. Please close the window. The subject is you. I'm talking to you. Understood?
Mhm.
Here into the pond jumped the frog. Who or what jumped? Frog.
Mhm.
So the subject after the verb, yes, can be in any
Mhm.
order. So easily to know it by logic. But later, sometimes the logic doesn't work, or you have difficult vocabulary in the sentence. So we'll find ways. Now, here simple exercise like where is the subject, where is the verb, so easy, like that. Who or what reported? Century, journalist, justice, you're a journalist, reported. But the journalist named Nelly, so the subject can be journalist or Nelly. It's the same.
Okay.
That's why. Do you remember the personal pronouns? I, he, she, it, you, we, they,
Yeah.
all of these. All of these personal pronouns must be subject. So when I say she, in a second, of
Subject.
course, it's a subject. Subject, then verb. And then it checks the meaning. So I find it. That's right. And now do you understand what is sentence? Let's go. We are going to study something else called prepositional
What?
prepositional phrases. Prepositional means we have preposition. And the phrase, it means we have information after. But we have a problem. We need to know the beginning of the phrase. So the beginning is off because it starts with preposition. And how about the end of the phrase? That is a problem in English. But it's so easy to know. If you found the verb, so the phrase is stop. So the phrase only 3 words. The beginning, the end. Do you catch it?
Yeah.
So that is the point.
Mhm.
Again, if I found the preposition, يبقى that is the beginning of the phrase, and that is the end. Why? Because you are going to start another prepositional phrase. So this is a phrase number 1. Phrase number 2. I found the verb stop. So that is the phrase. So we have 2 phrases. Yeah, we can have millions. Depends on the meaning. That's why. Here are missing. If that is a phrase only. That is. And of course, the preposition phrase can be known by the prepositions. So of course, we need to memorize the prepositions in, of, next to, according to, among, instead, all of these. And of course, we will know it. Again, or let me tell you a secret. If you wanted to know the subject and the verb, we must delete all the phrases. So, what are the phrases in English? Today we study the first one, prepositional phrase. So, to know the subject and the verb equally, delete the prepositional phrases.
Yes.
Like that, I delete this, and I delete that. I found several are. So, several subject or verb. There is. Again, where are the phrases here? Around, so around, from, so delete them. What is left? Is a store, so it's store subject and is verb.
Mhm.
So is it a sentence? Yes. Why? We have full stop and subject, verb, and complements. That's it. Again, here, where are the phrases? I'm just looking of the monster. And I know the subject must be noun or pronoun. So no,
Taken.
either no, so the verb has taken. The subject who has taken, no one, subject. Again, from the lake area, delete phrase. I stopped it because I found the verb. Here about, new one, good job. About a monitoring. To see resembling in, of. Now again, who or what can tell? So store subject and tell verb.
Okay.
That's it. So if you delete the phrases, it can help you to know the subject and verb easily and quickly and confidently. That's fine. You understand it?
Yeah, we do.
Good job. Next time, Yasin, I like you not to forget your snacks beside you. Juice, apples, grapes, a bottle of wine, you know, anything beside you, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Remember, no wine in Islam.
Yeah.
Careful. Yeah, but our wine is juice, water. Yeah, water is enough. Right. Sentences that ask questions. طب افرض بقى sentence it's a question. It's the same. It's a sentence already, but it's a question. Because the question is a kind of sentence. Okay, do we have subject and verb? Delete the phrases. So the sentence is the movie is different. So movie subject is and then complement. So it's a complete meaning. So it's a sentence. So we can use here look like that. To stop for sentence and that's for a question. That's all. So it's a example. Here it's the same. How about the sentences beginning with there or here? There are my cousins. You know that there means a place and here means a place. So here and there express places already. Okay, and express places means adverb. Phrases means adverb. And we agree the subject must be verb. The subject must be verb? No, the subject must be noun. or pronoun.
Or a pronoun.
So this is adverb, delete. So this is a verb, subject. Delete, subject and verb. That's it. Look, preposition phrase delete, adverb delete, verb and subject. You catch it?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, let's know. Here, for example, what's the phrases on delete, in delete, there delete, noun, verb, subject, verb. Very easy. Plural, plural. Now, is it hard? Is it right? Yes. And here is a simple point, understood subject if it's request or command. I'm talking to you, so you subject and this verb. So it's a complete sentence already, very easy. Sometimes we can mention the name, like lineup class, so the class subject and this verb, no problem, complete meaning. Amber, this subject, send verb. So who is going to send? Amber, so Amber subject and send, so simple. But sometimes we can delete you. So it's already complete sentence.